students. How are you? I hope you are doing well and enjoying the vacation. Today's lesson is talking about the past simple with verb to be in Unit 7, Lesson 1, Student Book and Activity Book, page 80 and 81. In this slide, I wrote the objectives. The objectives are to explain the past simple with be, to give examples about past simple, to give exercises, to explain the prepositions of place. Here we have usage of the past simple. The past simple tense is used to refer the actions or events that happened and finished in the past. تعريف الماضي البسيط زمن الماضي البسيط وهو يستخدم للإشارة إلى الأحداث أو الأفعال التي حدثت في الماضي وانتهت. We use verb to be was and were in this tense. ونستخدم verb to be أفعال verb to be اللي هي was والwere في هذا الزمن. Last one, the time expressions are last week or last day or last year and so on, and 2 or 3 or 4 days ago and yesterday. First, I'll talk about the rules. The first rule is an affirmative form. Number 1, I, he, she, it, or singular noun plus was plus noun or adjective or place. For example, he was in the garden yesterday. He is a subject, was is a verb to be, in the garden is a place, and yesterday is a time expression. Second example, the bus was crowded last night. The bus is a subject, was is a verb to be, crowded is an adjective, and last night is a time expression. Last one, she was an engineer when she was young. She is a subject, was is a verb to be, an engineer is a noun, when she was young, this is a complement of the sentence. In this slide I will talk about the second rule. Second rule with where. They, we, you, or a plural noun plus where, plus noun or adjective or a place. For example, we were good at the tennis. We is a subject, where is a verb to be, good is an adjective. Second one, they were tired yesterday because they didn't get enough sleep. They is a subject, where is a verb to be, tired is an adjective. Last one, Sami and Azad were in the museum 2 days ago. Sami and Azad is a subject, where is a verb to be, in the museum is a place, and time days ago is a time expression. Second rule is a negative form. First one, he, she, it, I, or singular noun plus wasn't, or we can say was not. This is a full form. Wasn't, this is a short form. Last noun, adjective or place. For example, he wasn't in the garden, and we can say he was not in the garden. He is a subject, was not is a verb to be but in negative rule. In the garden is a place. Second one, the bus wasn't crowded last night. Last one, she was not an engineer. Here we have second rule in negative form. They, we, you, or plural noun plus were not, or we can say weren't, plus noun or adjective or place. For example, we weren't good at the tennis. We is a subject, weren't is a verb to be in negative form. Good is an adjective. At the tennis is the complement of the sentence. Second one, you weren't or you were not tired yesterday. You is a subject, were not or weren't is a verb to be in negative form, tired is an adjective, yesterday is a time expression. Last one, Sami and Azad were not or weren't in the museum 2 days ago. Sami and Azad is a subject, were not is a verb to be, museum is a place, and 2 days ago is a time expression. The third rule is a question form with short answer. The question form with short answer is starting with verb to be. It is starting with was or were. Was plus he, she, it, I, or singular noun plus noun, or adjective or place, plus question mark. For example, was he in the garden yesterday? Yes, he was, or no, he wasn't. This is a short answer. Yes, he was, or no, he was not. Second one, where plus they, we, you, or plural form plus noun or adjective or place. For example, were Sami and Azad in the museum 2 days ago? Yes, they were, or no, they weren't. The fourth rule is a question form. This is the last rule with WH and full answer. WH word plus was plus he or she or it or I or singular noun plus adjective or noun or place plus question mark. This rule needs full answer, depends on the first rule. For example, where was he yesterday? The answer is he was in the garden yesterday. Here I used where because where to ask about the place. When we use where, we have to remove the place from the sentence. Second one, when was the bus crowded? The answer is the bus was crowded last night. When to ask about the time. Second one, WH word plus where or plus they or we or you or plural noun plus adjective or noun or place plus question mark. For example, why were you tired yesterday? I was tired yesterday because I didn't get enough sleep. Why? To ask about the reason. WH words. I wrote here some of the WH words. What to ask about things, where to ask about place. يعني what تسأل عن الأشياء, where تسأل عن المكان. When to ask about time, تسأل عن الوقت. Who to ask about a person, تسأل عن الشخص. Why to ask for a reason, تسأل عن السبب. Whose to ask about the owner or possessions, تسأل عن تملك. Whose owner, تملك. How many to ask about quantity, countable noun, تسأل عن الأسماء المعدودة. كمية الأسماء المعدود. How much to ask about quantity but uncountable noun, عن nouns الأسماء الغير معدودة. How old to ask about age, تسأل عن العمر. How to describe the manner that something is done. In this slide I will talk about prepositions of a place. A preposition of a place is a preposition which is used to refer to a place where something or someone is located. حروف الجر هي الحروف التي تشير إلى أو يحدد مكان شخص ما أو مكان شيء ما. There are some kinds of prepositions of a place. First one, at. At is a preposition of a place which is used to discuss a certain point. حرف الجر at هو حرف جر يستخدم لمناقشة a certain point. نقطة معينة أو شيء معين. For example, Vian waited for bananas at the corner. Second one, in. In is a preposition of a place which is used to discuss an enclosed space. حرف الجر in يستخدم لمناقشة الأماكن المغلقة. For example, the socks are in the drawer. الجوارب في الدرج. Last one, on, is a preposition of a place which is used to discuss a surface. يستخدم لمناقشة الشيء اللي يكون فوق السطح. For example, the blanket is on the table. In this slide, I wrote some examples about the prepositions of a place. Number 1, I was at my friend's house yesterday. 2, we were in the park last night. 3, she was at the cinema 3 days ago. 4, he was tired that he took a nap in the car. 5, they were in the kitchen last night. Last one, please put the vase on the table. In, at, on, they are prepositions of a place. And friend's house, the park, the cinema, the car, the kitchen, they are places. In this slide and the following, I wrote 2 exercises. First one, complete the sentences using was or were. Number 1, she does very pretty. Number 2, they, something at school, was or were. Number 3, we dash in London last week. 4, it was sunny yesterday. 5, Lucy and Vivian dash good students. 6, I dash at the cinema 4 days ago. In this exercise, you have to use was or were. Exercise 2, do as required. Number 1, my grandparents were poor. Question with to be. ابدأ لي سويها السؤال حول هاي change the sentence from the positive form to question form by using verb to be. تحول هاي الجملة من الجملة المثبتة الاعتيادية إلى سؤال باستخدامك verb to be يا إما was or were. Number 2, my hair was short. Negative form. سويها صيغة منفي. Number 3, Suzanne wasn't a fat girl. This is a negative form. You have to change this to affirmative form. Number 4, the dog was on the tree. Question by using where. Last one, the English lesson was interesting. Question, how. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the vacation and you are safe and sound. Enjoy this lesson and good luck.